Hi, we're Lindsay and Ken and we love to travel.
Why not come and join us as we explore new places all around the world?
Pick up some useful hints and tips and don't make the mistakes that we have.
See the things that we get up to and take a look around the ships as we travel.
Why not subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out. Hello, good evening and a happy new year to you all.
New year, everybody.
Thank you for joining us. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it seems ages since I've had a drink.
Last Friday.
Yeah, we had a few last Friday, didn't we?
Yeah.
So thank you all for joining us. It's great to see so many of you here so quickly, because we've had a sort of a busy time, haven't we, since we last did our live?
And I'm hoping that everybody's well, happy,
Yes.
dry, not snowed
Yes,
in.
we do feel so sorry for those people around the countryside that have been
some bad weather,
suffering
haven't they?
terribly with bad weather. It's awful.
And we're likely to get some more. We're under a 3-day weather warning at the moment, so goodness knows what's going to happen. Usually it doesn't actually get as far as Bridgewater, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But hopefully everybody's safe and well for
Yes.
the new year.
Finger crossed that you all stay dry. We got a hole in our roof in our garage, but that's in the process of being resolved with the insurance company now, isn't it? And that happened while we were away as well.
Yeah. It gets very confusing when both him and his dad have got insurance claims in on 2 different houses. And
Yeah.
They've both got the same name.
Yeah, it's very difficult. So I didn't choose my name, did I?
No, I know it's not
No.
your fault.
Right, so let's say hello to a few of you lovely people. So first in tonight was Carla and Andy. Hi there, nice to see you again.
You ought to get a prize for being first in.
All the way from sunny Liverpool. Well, Liverpool-ish,
Ish,
isn't it? Yeah. And then we've got Margaret. So, Andy and Carla are here. Hi, Andy and Carla, who we met year before last, wasn't it, actually? Yeah, I'm getting me
Where's that
years.
time gone?
And here's Margaret and probably Jackie as well. Hi, ladies.
New Zealand.
All the way from New Zealand. Who we
I
were
hope you're getting better weather than we are.
so it's the middle of their summer down there, and we were lucky enough to meet the ladies, weren't we, in the summer up in Salisbury, and we had not Salisbury,
Bath.
in Bath, and we had I'm getting a bit confused, and we had a lovely day up there, and we got Lizzie Lou with us as well. Hi, Lizzie.
Hi, Lizzie. Just back from a holiday. Good girl.
And Margaret says they logged on early as they've had a couple of problems with the timings.
Oh, dear. Oh.
Of course, they're in the future anyway, aren't they? So
That's
that
right.
could be the reason.
Yeah, that's right.
Or you people that are in the future. We have that with Arthur, don't we, on a
We do.
Friday? Let's see what else we've got in with us tonight. Oh, Rose. Hi, Rose.
No worries.
Happy New Year to you. We're talking about you today, all in a good way, though,
Yes,
weren't we?
absolutely.
Yeah. And Alfie's here. Hi, Alfie.
Hi, Alfie.
Nice to see you, Alfie. Fulham have had some good results recently as well. And Paul and Carol are here.
Oh,
Yeah.
those bad influences.
No, we're the bad influences
No,
on
we're
them.
not.
No?
No.
Well,
It's all Paul's fault. I blame him for everything.
No, it's not Paul's fault. We had rehearsal the other night for Panto.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Oh, yes, we did. We had a rehearsal. So we missed Paul and Carol's live, but we sort of caught up with afterwards, and then we realised we got blamed for taking them to the
In our
midnight
absence.
buffet. In our absence. Yeah. It was probably true anyway. Yeah. Oh, and Sheila's here.
Oh, hello, Sheila.
Yes.
Yes, your friend is here.
Your friend is here. He's over here. Look, star of the show is here. Yes. Hi, Sheila. Oh, and Jerry and Diane are here as well. Happy New Year to both of you. And Gil and Sandra as well, who we met last year.
Yeah, we did.
Well, it's last
it's
year
last
now.
year.
Yeah, about 11 months ago, wasn't it? And we've got Davina. Hi, Davina.
Davina.
Nice of you to join us. And we'll get to know Davina a lot more next year, won't we?
We will.
We will, yes. So let's just see anyone
And
else.
they're all saying hello to
And
one
we've got the cruise
Oh,
monkeys
my
here.
goodness, it's your friend.
It's so great how you're all saying hello to each other because, well, it's just nice, isn't it?
It's a nice community
It's
feel,
a nice
isn't it?
community feel. Yeah, it's great. And Jerry's saying hi, and Bob and Holly are here, all the way from San Diego. Hi, and we have got the star of the show here. See,
Yes,
he's here,
he's
just
here
especially for
waiting
you. Yeah. Oh, and Rock Doc's here. Good evening to you. Yes. Oh, that's another follower. Oh, we got some questions here. We'll just see who else is here. Claire's here. Hi, Claire. Nice to see you again, Claire. And Bob's saying hi to Dax. Oh, and Reese and Catherine are here.
Oh.
Hi to you, and thanks for your little email the other day. Catherine and I share something very special.
Your relevant partners.
No. Our birthday's the same day.
Yeah.
But she's about 30 years younger than me, I think.
It doesn't take a lot.
That's enough, dear. Oh, and Holly's here as well. Yeah, hi and hello and hobby. Right, we'll go back to what we were going to talk about in the beginning. First of all, and then we'll answer your questions in a minute. But
Okay.
I just thought we'd do a brief overview of our first ever time that we've been on Queen Victoria, haven't we?
Yes.
Because we never got on her before, and some of you have probably seen the first in the vlog series, and maybe even the second one, which is just blown our mind away with how many people have seen it since yesterday.
Saturday.
Saturday, sorry, yeah.
You don't know which day of the week it is.
No, I'm all confused. I'm still not right from Christmas and that, because my days of the week all got confuddled. Don't even know what day the dustbin man's coming.
Don't
these
even
days.
ask him about his script for pantomime.
No. Anyway, we'll come to that later, dear.
We will.
Oh, yes, we will. We'll come to that later, pantomime. So what did you think of Queen Victoria, Liz?
I liked her. I thought she was very comfortable. A lovely place to be. Lots of places that you could sit and chat without being blasted out by music.
Yep.
There was entertainment there if you wanted it, whether that was ballroom dancing or jazz. I mean, they had some of everything, really.
Yeah.
I was disappointed in some of the main dining room food.
Yes, I'll go along with that. And it wasn't only us, was it?
No.
Oh, hello. No, it wasn't. Oh, sweetie. It wasn't only us. As many of you are probably aware by now, we were travelling with friends. We were travelling with Bob and Holly and Alfie. And then we had the surprise visitors, didn't we? Paul and Carol joined us as well, which we knew about for a little while beforehand.
It was nice to get my own back on Bob.
Your own back on Bob, yeah.
But yeah, so we were a little bit disappointed in the food, the choices, perhaps the portions, the fact that there were very few vegetables, whereas if you looked at the menu for the dining room for an evening and looked outside of the door to see what was on the menu, and you kind of look down through and you go, oh yeah, well we could have that, well yeah, okay, and then you go and do the same up at the buffet and you look at the menu and go, wow, and that's the difference, really.
Because we don't really do buffets that much.
No.
We're real main dining room or speciality dining people, really, aren't we? We only go to the buffet if there's something on we want to see and the timings don't run, or we're going ashore in the evening or whatever, and that's what we tend to do. But I've never eaten so much in a buffet in all my life, and even breakfast in the morning we had a few times.
But it does enable you to have a few unusual combinations.
Yeah, but it is a nice buffet.
Yeah.
It's comfortable. It's not, it's not fighting like this. Everyone was relatively civilised and everything out there, which is quite nice.
So that was interesting.
The only thing I missed in comparison with Queen Anne is on Queen Anne they serve you, which I like even more, because we did see a few undesirable people not washing hands and things while we were on board, which sort of...
But you're getting that everywhere.
You are getting that everywhere, yes.
Yeah. So, what about the entertainments?
Well, I think the entertainment staff, like the cruise hosts, were brilliant.
Yeah.
They were a little bit older than you get on some cruise lines, and they'd been around the world a little bit, and they could hold a conversation with you, and they were very in control and nice,
and
pleasant.
they had their own characters as well, so that was nice as well, because they were all very different.
Not everyone appealed to everyone, but they were good. We still have a problem with Cunard's production shows, that we're not really into them that much. Probably just us, but we weren't over impressed again. unlike the ones we saw on Queen Anne, which we preferred. And they just need to bring their production techniques up to date a little bit.
It's really sad that they've got a very nice theatre there. They've got beautiful seating. We actually went in one of the private boxes one night, which was great fun.
It was
doing
great,
that.
yeah.
But you've got a production going on in front of you, and they're not using any scenery. Or they are, but they're not. If you're going to have open stage, have open stage. But if you're going to try and put scenery on, at least give them a backcloth to work to.
Yeah.
It was just poor, and I felt so sorry for the performers because they were struggling in front of it, really, and you've got to have something to work to.
And I don't know why they're so far behind the times. And we were watching last night, sorry about this, boys, don't get embarrassed. We were watching the Cruise Monkeys trip to Iceland last night on Arcadia, and I think that was 2018 or 2019. And even then on Arcadia, which is the same class ship, she had LED screens in the background to just give it a little bit more life. So yeah, that was still a little bit disappointing. But I love the ship.
I'd go back.
I'd go on her tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow?
Yeah, I would.
You can't go tomorrow.
No, I can't
You've got
because we've got
rehearsal.
rehearsals. But no, but I would. I'd go back on her tomorrow. It was very nice.
It was very easy to be on. Yeah, I really did enjoy it. It would be really nice to spend more time outside in better weather.
Yes.
And certainly to try and get the shuffleboard competitions going a bit more.
Yeah. So
because I reckon that Carol and I could beat the men.
Carol was like a star. Once I've been editing film today, and she was just like, wow. Yeah. Incredible.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you a question now. We've done 3 Cunard ships now: Queen Mary, Queen Anne, and
Victoria.
Queen Victoria. Which is your favourite?
They've all got good and bad points. I think overall, I think you have to take dining out of the question, really, because they've all got their issues.
Yeah.
I think Victoria.
Really? Well, I prefer Victoria to Queen Mary. I don't know why, because Queen Mary is also very special because she's an ocean liner and a little bit different. But I prefer Victoria. I don't know why, really.
Just homely, comfortable.
Yeah, homely, comfortable. Yeah, home from home. Yeah.
There you go.
Anyway, thank you as well to everyone for all your fantastic birthday wishes. I will tell you.
They kind of went on and on and on.
It's your fault.
Sorry.
But thank you so much. It's much appreciated, all your kind thoughts. And I will admit now, I am now 61. 61, yeah. Hello, Dax. So, yeah, if any of you are wondering, am I 45 or 46? I'm actually 61.
People wonder why I pull faces at
Well,
you.
yeah, you pull faces at me all the time. Yeah, Dax, no, you
No,
can't
you can't
have the gin. He's after me gin. Yeah, so I guess now we'll just have a quick review over what we got up to last year, because most of these guys already know, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
They probably know better than we do.
They probably
Because I had
do.
to look it up today. So in
Numbers.
2024, I'll give
Yes.
it very simply. We went on 9 different ships,
Wow.
7 of which were completely new to us.
Wow.
Yeah. So we did Aurora twice.
Yes.
Then we did Belletta, Queen Anne, Skye, and Victoria. The other ones we did was courtesy of Clear and our membership of Clear, and we got these day visits on certain ships, and that was New Statendam, Sun Princess, Resilient Lady, and Oceania Marina.
Yeah.
So we did quite a lot,
We
really.
were lucky, really.
Car knows its way to Southampton on its own.
Certainly does. It's getting to know its way to Portsmouth now.
Yeah. So out of the cruises that we did, which was your favourite cruise?
Oh, that's so difficult, Lindsay. That is so difficult.
You didn't know I was going to ask that.
No, that's a horrible question, because they were so different. Because we did some on our own, we did some with friends, we did some with friends twice, the same friends twice, and it was, that's really difficult. But they all have really good things and different things. I mean, I loved our short little trip on Belletta, because it was our first time with Fred, and that was quite special.
That's created an issue for us, really, hasn't it?
Well, no, not really. It's a good thing. Aurora we always love.
Yes.
She's still our favourite P&O ship. I had a fantastic time on Sky Princess. I really enjoyed it. We did an awful lot of things that we don't normally do on that cruise.
Yeah, we did.
And to me,
Don't go there. Just don't go
no, we didn't do that. Oh, and to me, the food in the main dining room on Sky Princess that we had in September is the best main dining room food we've had since COVID. Although Belletta was pretty good as well, wasn't it?
Belletta comes close.
Yeah. So, difficult. But we were only on there for 5 days, and 2 of them we had specialties, so we didn't have as much.
It's a little bit unfair.
Yeah.
We'll know a bit more later this year.
Victoria was good. I'm going to say Sky Princess.
That's the best cruise.
Yeah, and I don't know why really, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. It was fun.
Maybe it's as simple as the weather.
It may be the fact that I was trying to drink all those cocktails.
It could be, yeah. I had a peaceful life. Can you sort this dog out a minute while I Dax, go over there.
Yeah.
While I press some buttons. So that was what we got up to. How many days were we on board?
Oh, I didn't go that far. I can't count that. Where do you expect me to count
I think
that
Paul
much?
and Carol was 62 and I think we were 58 because when they did it for their life, I added ours up as well.
So why ask me then?
But I just wondered if you'd worked it out as you've been doing all the numbers. Anyway, right, off we go then.
All
Questions.
I can say is thank goodness we're in different dressing rooms this year.
Yes. Oh, yes, pantomime coming up soon. Right, so it's our first question from Andy and Carla. Question for our upcoming Northern Lights cruise. We've bought some good boots and crampons for walking in the snow and ice. But someone on Facebook said also to get hiking poles. Do you think they are needed? No.
Probably not. It depends how much walking you intend to do, whether that's on trips or not. When we went 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Certainly when we went out to the Husky trip, it was very deep.
Yeah, it was about 18 inches, 2 foot deep, the snow, wasn't it?
It might have helped you stay upright for a while, but if you were going to go down, you were going to go down and just sort of disappear into this great big
soft landing.
It's very soft snow.
I think the only place it might have been is when we were in some of the towns where it was a bit icy and you'd have had a bit of extra purchase. But as you've got the crampons for your boots,
the grippers.
I
hope you got them from the webs.
Be quiet. From the shop, from our shop,
Amazon shop.
From our Amazon shop.
You did.
Yeah, we got snow boots anyway.
We have,
didn't we? And we wear salopettes. We layer up. So we bought thermal underwear. Then we bought intermediates, which is almost like a thermal tracksuit top, isn't it? And then we got those, and then we got thermal socks, and then we got salopettes as well, and then a proper thick coat. And we weren't cold. It's a different although it's minus 20 one day, wasn't it, when we were out in Alta that night. It's minus 20 degrees.
But there was one of the towns that we were walking around and it was very icy.
I think it was
Allison.
Allison.
Right, okay.
It
was quite icy. We had to be careful.
And quite steep.
But we had our snow boots on and that gave us largely a lot of grip. However, I will say that as somebody who feels a bit wobbly at times anyway...
That depends how much you've had to drink.
I wouldn't necessarily turn it down.
No.
I just think that for the amount that you're likely to use it, it's an awful lot extra to carry. But it's a personal thing, really.
Because it is strange. I mean, we took...
If I fall over, he'll pick me up anyway.
Really? It's a 12-night cruise, and we took probably...
We took 3 cases.
We took 3 cases. We probably took more clothes on that cruise than we have on our 25-night one when we did USA Canada.
But one of them was just full of all our winter gear.
Winter gear, because we got balaclavas as well.
Oh yeah, balaclavas is a good thing to have.
They were good, yeah.
We haven't got those on the shop though. But we did get balaclavas, the thermal ones, because that cuts out a lot of draft around here, and that's really quite important
to look through.
Yeah,
but it's very good. And
doesn't
of course,
do you any good if you're wearing glasses because they
steam up. And of course, when we went last time, I had a beard.
You did.
Because of the part I was playing in pantomime, I had a big beard, so I have to decide whether I grow one or not. But I can't do it until after the end of January.
No, you can't. Can you?
Because I'm a lady this year. Right, let's see if we got any more questions down here.
I'm not sure that helps.
Rosebush saying hi. I hope it helps.
Well, I hope it does, but it's sort of...
Yeah, either or. But the trouble is that these walking poles can be quite expensive as well.
Yeah, they can.
I mean, if you're going to use them back here, if you're going to do hiking over the hills and things like that, use some hiking poles and keep them for that. And it also depends whether you're steady on your legs, though. I mean, I've got a problem with one leg and your knees are not particularly good. So, it depends. If you're really steady and fit and well, I would say you don't need them. But if you're a little bit wobbly, I would,
Stick to the
consider
gin.
them. Stick to the gin. Oh, everyone's saying hello to each other. Oh,
that's
yeah.
nice.
Paul and Carol,
Oh, my
Luke
word.
and Gavin. Sunny California. Oh, question from Bob. What cruise are you most looking forward to in 2025? Linda, you can go first. you got me the last one.
Well, we haven't got that many booked.
No, we haven't got that many.
And I
booked.
suppose, in many respects, it's probably going to be... they're different things for different...
Yeah.
Vista I'm very much looking forward to.
Yeah.
Because that's obviously a ship we've not been on.
Yeah.
And
Oceania is very special.
Oceania's quite special, yes. Northern Lights I'm looking forward to.
So you can play with the Huskies.
Hopefully they have some puppies there this time. But yeah, so different things for different ones.
Yeah.
It's difficult, really.
Paul and Carol's group cruise.
Oh, well, that's a different thing altogether. I mean, that's going to be really busy. We'll be needing a holiday when we get home. Because Paul will keep us out late.
I know what he does. He keeps us out really late, yes. All the time. Won't let us go. Makes us eat those cheeseburger pies.
Well, he forces us into the buffet and makes us eat anything that's there.
Yeah, he does. Oh, Bob's saying hi to Dax. Look at that. Oh, I recognise the shirt. Yeah, do you like my shirt?
Like my jumper?
Yes. We bought these. They were really good. Well, I think they were really good value for money because they're good quality. But we got these for 30 quid, didn't they? $30.
$30 there. They were half price.
They were half price. They were $30 on board, and I thought that was really good.
They were doing a sale in the Queen's Room one day, weren't they?
We didn't go.
And we didn't go.
No.
And apparently it was absolutely manic down there. Even the captain said so. We just kind of ignored it. We were probably busy in a bar somewhere. But then we happened to go through the shops because we were looking at prices of things and getting some stuff duty free for our friends. And happened on the sales.
The people were so nice in there, weren't they?
They were really nice.
They were, because we didn't really intend buying anything, and we saw these, and then we saw. I mean, we'd been on like Iona, and saw Lacoste polo shirt for 120 quid, and gone really. But I think $30 for this, I think it's really quite nice.
Yeah.
It's just a bit long in the arms for me because my arms are shorter than my belly is round. So if you know anyone who can take me sleeves up about 3 inches, it'd be brilliant. Yeah. Anyone good at sewing, that would be good, wouldn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Question. Have you ever? Oh, let's see what Lisa's got here. Have you ever on any cruise had to put your own jam into your donut, like we did on Arcadia in December? No. That sounds completely...
No, is the answer.
Bizarre.
I would be keen to hear more about how that
Yeah,
came about.
I would like to know
I presume
what that
was
is.
in the buffet.
I don't know. I mean...
Was it a donut that had sugar on the outside? Was it perhaps dual purpose for those with dietary needs?
I don't know. So you got a little hole, haven't you? And then I guess you just stick the nozzle at the end and squirt it in. I don't know.
Well, if it's anything like the ice cream you had on Queen Victoria, it'd be all over the floor as well.
No, there was a problem with the ice cream, and Alfie had the same
It wouldn't
problem.
turn off.
The ice cream wouldn't turn off, so the bowls were overflowing, weren't they?
Yours was.
I know. I couldn't turn the darn thing off. Yeah.
Oh,
I've never. You'll have to tell us more about that, Reece,
I'm keen
because
to know about that.
that's intriguing. Very intriguing.
I don't go on holiday to stuff my own donuts.
Well, no. No comment. No. Here we got. Oh, everyone's saying hi to everyone, which is great.
Yeah.
Guys, coming loud and clear. Says Keith. Thank you very much, Keith. We haven't said hello to Keith yet.
No, we haven't.
Hi, Keith.
And he
That's
said
great.
happy birthday.
Oh, Margaret. What's Margaret doing down in New Zealand? We have today been on Regent Seven Seas Explorer that's in Wellington. I've also booked into a Princess Cruise October this year on Crown Princess from Sydney.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that sounds nice. Is it, Dax, can you just move? Is it easy for you guys to get from New Zealand over to Australia then? I guess it can't be too bad. I mean, it's probably not a lot different from us going to Italy or something like that. But,
Wow.
well, that sounds exciting. We've never done Regent Seven Seas.
No.
And we've not done Crown Princess. Have we been on Crown Princess? Is that the one we had a ship visit on when she was launched?
No, that was either Royal or
Grand?
Grand, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Got that wrong then. We've got more people saying hello, hi, 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 hi. Oh, this is great seeing everyone. Oh, Corinne's here from frozen Calgary. Wow. Rather you than me, Corinne. It's
It's not too warm here.
No, but it's not. It's been really weird the last couple of days because 3 days ago, and don't laugh, it's warm compared to what temperatures you've got. But we had -3, didn't we? 2 days ago? Then yesterday we had +13, and this is all centigrade, because you've probably got -3 Fahrenheit in Calgary. And then we have 13, and now today it's back down to about 5 or 6 again, and it's going to get colder. So the temperatures are up.
Tomorrow's expected to get up as far as 3.
3, yeah.
In the sun.
Paul and Carol say it was definitely our fault.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I don't know. We get accused of all sorts of things.
I'm sure we can put that to the test again one day.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Yes. Wait till the 17th. Oh, Alfie's saying hello. Looking forward to it. Davina McKnight saying looking forward to it. Yes. Davina's on our group cruise next year. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine when you sort of Greek cruise next year, and then you start actually looking at how many months it is, and you think, oh, actually, that's not as far away as it sounds. And I mean,
well, I'm going to look it up. I think it's 400 and something days to
too
the
much
Greek
for me to
cruise.
count it in days.
Something like that. No. It's only because it comes up on the app. I'll just have a look.
I'll
Booked cruises. You keep talking while I check this out. Though.
But I know it's going to be exciting going on Paul and Carol's because. That's obviously coming up in May, and there's a lot of people going on that we know or have heard of. And that's the other thing, is meeting people that we've spoken to on here quite a lot, and sometimes you just don't recognise them. It's very embarrassing.
462 days to go. There is that where am I? Oh, it's up there, isn't it? 462 days ago to the unquote.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looking forward to it.
Start the countdown now, eh?
Yeah, lots of planning and things to do.
Got you booked into your friend's place, haven't we? Yes.
Oh, Claire says, I think you're all good influences on each other apart from when booze is involved. Well, I never did. That's one of my lines from pantomime, isn't it? I never did. And that's relating to booze as well.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, and Chris. Hi, Chris. Nice of you to join us.
Chris.
Happy New Year to everyone. Really enjoyed the first part of your Victoria cruise. We'll be sailing on a September 25 to complete the set. Complete. You'll be one ahead of us, saying, because we haven't done Elizabeth, but she's never that close to home, is she, really? And because Lindsay doesn't like flying that much.
I don't like flying at all.
I know you don't like flying at all. It sort of makes it a little bit challenging. But we might be doing some more exploration later in the year, but we don't know yet. It's all a long way off, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, and we got Sue and Phil's travel from Central Florida. It's getting chilly over there.
Oh, go on then. Yeah. Tell us what it's like in Florida.
Yeah. Now my uncle used to live in Sarasota, and he used to light their log burner when it got to 60 degrees Fahrenheit over there, didn't he?
Turn off the air conditioning one day and light the fire
the deck.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
He was a wimp, wasn't he? Yeah.
He was a bit.
Oh, and here's Vicky and Stuart. Hi, guys.
Oh, hello.
Yes, it was good to see you on Queen Victoria too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes, in a couple of bars here and there.
And the buffet was the first time I think we met.
Was it the buffet?
Yeah, we were chatting. It's all in the vlog, dear.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I only know.
It's all a bit of a blur now.
Yeah. Oh, poor Dax looks like I've been hauling in tree branches again.
Oh, you have? Well, yes. Some of them have been small enough to put directly on the fire, haven't they?
Yes.
And others have to be sawn up. But he's also quite handy when you're getting logs in from the bunker that we have outside. If you get one that's small enough to fit in his mouth, he'll actually carry it in from the back door and bring it in. And you'll put him normally in your bed, which isn't the right place to put the logs, is it? No.
But he does rattle the compendium set, the fire set, and say, "Can you light the fire, Dad? Can you light the fire?"
Well, you do all that work, you expect it to be lit, don't you?
But he's also very relaxed tonight, Bob, because he had a nice roast dinner earlier. He had roast beef and carrots and sprouts and potato gravy. So he's probably well satisfied. About surprise, yes. So the surprise was, it was Bob and Holly, Innocents Abroad. If you ever want to watch their channel, they're really great, fantastic filming.
Dax loved the penguins.
And Alfie, the three of us were all, the five of us were all going.
We were the famous five going off together.
Yes, and we were chatting one day, weren't we, on Queen Anne, on the maiden voyage. We were chatting, and it just sort of happened. Well, we booked a cruise, and sort of an hour later, Paul and Carol booked one, and and it's all but it's great, you know. Oh, happy guys, belated birthday, Keith and Christine. We're on Queen Victoria in June for 3 weeks. Looking forward to it.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Weeks.
3 weeks, lovely. We loved the ship, didn't we?
Yeah, I could do 3 weeks on it.
Yeah, I could quite easily do 3 weeks. It was just, I've never felt quite, apart from Fred Olsen, I've never felt quite so at home on a ship the first time you walk in.
Oceania Riviera was very easy to enjoy.
Yes.
And she was very relaxing.
Yes.
But when we walked onto Valletta, we felt as though we were family coming home. The way they treated us, it was just like family, and we understand that that's the way that the company treats their staff. So it kind of goes down right the way through and gets down as far as the passengers, and they treat us like it as well, which made the whole experience quite special. Victoria was very similar to that. Obviously bigger, so it wasn't.
Yeah. It wasn't as luxurious.
No. But
it was just nice.
We very quickly got to know some of the staff in the bars.
Yeah, they were really nice. And so, fantastic bar service.
Yeah, and so we had a great time with them. So but then it was a little bit like that on Sky as well. Because no, that's you.
No.
Because we got to know the staff there, probably because they were pouring so many cocktails.
Yeah, well, they did 48 in the end. Thanks, be quiet. You can see his reflection in the television screen behind us. So Bob is echoing what we said about the food in the main dining room. There was nothing wrong with it. There's always something there that was quite pleasant, but the buffet offering seemed more inspiring.
Yeah.
And I was doing some editing today, and we were eating in the main dining room in that one. And this is just sort of some of the strange things. I had belly pork, and the belly pork I had in the main dining room was really nice, but it was served with grapes and mashed potato. And it's just like, really? Why are you putting grapes on a cooked meal with mashed potato? Unless I'm missing something. And that was the sort of strange thing. The combinations were a bit strange.
Odd.
Yeah.
And actually, we were really looking forward to eating in the Golden Lion. Actually, that was a problem. And other people.
It wasn't a problem. It was disappointing.
Other people are mentioning it as well.
Yeah.
The fact that the options that were usually there have either gone completely or were not available on our cruise.
And no specials board.
But apparently on some of the Cunard ships, the specials boards are still there.
And Tom and Don said last night that they managed to get a pie on board, Paul, that was on the specials, but they didn't have a specials board, but they had to.
You have to ask for
specials.
So they're obviously trying to reduce the amount of people that have that.
Paul went to reception and just asked straight away for the food and beverage, and they said no specials. This is it. Like it or leave it. And yeah, it was a bit disappointing that, because I like a good pie as well.
Yeah.
But the fish and chips was very nice that we had there. The first lot, the second lot, the batter was just so thick and it wasn't cooked.
I think Alfie didn't have a particularly good ploughman's the first afternoon.
No,
we
he
were
had
there.
a lump of cheese.
But the one
that
I
was-
had later in the cruise was fine.
Yeah, it's
So,
like, it's a bit hit and miss
inconsistent.
because Alfie's cheese was like a lump of candle wax. It was 30 years old. It was awful. But hey ho. So Tracy's saying, hi, hope we had a lovely birthday, Ken. Yes, we did. We had a very wet Cornwall, Tracy and Brian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, but you've got some whales down there, haven't you? It was on the telly
Oh,
tonight.
really?
They
Oh,
got
I must have missed that.
humpback whales in Cornwall again. Yeah. Did we do the drinks package on Queen Victoria? No, we didn't.
He will tell you why.
Well, we were discussing this quite heatedly before we went, weren't we? Because Lindsay
I just
wanted.
kept asking you if you'd done the calculations.
Lindsay wanted the drinks package, and I said, I think we ought to just try one, because we've had drinks packages on the other Cunard cruises we've been on, and I said, I think we should try it without it and see what happens. We're not going to scrimp. We're going to have exactly what we want when we want and find out. And I put all the figures into a spreadsheet when I came home, because I'm a bit of a sort of nerd when it comes to numbers, and we saved about £525 by not having the drinks package. That could be because of the itinerary, because we had a lot of port days.
Yeah, we did.
We also had quite a few evenings in port. So when we had the evenings in port, we'd be in a bar ashore or having drinks there, which meant that you weren't drinking on board the ship. And we only had, was it 3 sea days?
Yeah, I think it was
Three sea days in total. So that
Does
may
make a
have had,
difference.
it does make a difference. You know, we were in Lisbon until 9-10 o'clock at night or something like that, weren't we, when we came back? And so yeah, we were drinking quite a lot ashore. And to be fair, with the prices on Cunard, it's actually cheaper to drink ashore than it is to drink on board.
Yeah. Especially in some bars.
And it's nice.
Yeah.
Because you know, if you're on holiday and you're going to experience sort of the Christmas lights and things like that, that's where you want to be. You don't want to be sat on a ship when you've got all these things, and they do tend to do Christmas really nicely.
If anybody's
over
going
there.
to Cadiz, there's a lovely little bar not far from the cathedral. The main cathedral, not the second cathedral that Ken found accidentally.
Yeah.
And then it's sort of a wild goose chase.
No.
But if you need to know where it is, give us a shout, because
Yeah.
we have got the details of where that one is. It's really cheap.
It's
Really,
good
really
as
cheap
well.
and very nice.
And they make sandwiches and things like that, and they're €1 each.
Yeah.
And they're all freshly made to order. You tell them what you want.
How much were the drinks? We had 3 effectively pints of lager and a
Bottle of water,
and a coffee.
cup of coffee, and a big dish of spicy olives.
Yeah.
For €9.80, I think it was. Fantastic value for money, and the people are really nice.
It can't speak English, mate.
No,
There you go.
it would help a little bit if you got a little bit of Spanish, because it was rude on my behalf. I was pointing and asking,
But you know, I mean, the next time we're down there, we would be going back there again.
But it just goes to show how lovely the people were in Cadiz, because I think I was with Paul at the time, and we were trying to order some more bits and pieces, and load of students came in because they were having their lunch in there, and this lovely young lady translated everything for us and made our life very easy. It just shows our inadequacies at not speaking.
Yeah, it does really.
Inadequacies at not speaking foreign language.
If you were in France, you'd have been fine.
Yeah.
Spanish is not a language you've ever got into, really, is it?
Yeah, old Bob's already answered and said no. We did, thank you, Bob. But yeah, but it was quite a. Oh, and Gil and Sandra said they agree with us about the production shows. Well, to be fair, different people like different things, so that's our opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So other people have always got other opinions, but we weren't very impressed again. But we did like the ones on Queen Anne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the bright lights. That was just amazing.
Yeah, it
but
was
then
amazing.
again, there are people that are saying that the
They
bright
don't
lights
like
wasn't
it.
good. So, you know, it's what you.
Everyone
really
to
like.
their own. You know, we're all different, and it's a good job
But
that
it
we
was
are.
just very hard on the performers, I thought.
Yeah,
again.
because they were working their socks off.
They were.
Yeah.
And when I saw the Christmas jumpers come out again, I couldn't watch any longer.
And Mark and Lindsay are here.
Oh, hello!
Cheers!
No cocktail, just a gin.
Just the gin
I
tonight.
finished a bottle tonight.
Shh. Oh, and the monkeys say it was 2019 when they were on Arcadia. Yeah, and they even had it on there. And Arcadia is, I think she was launched in 2005, something like that. So, you know, come on, Cunard, step it up a bit.
As if they'd be watching.
Oh, here we go. Bob saying, "Oh yeah, cruise monkeys, climate, odiousness, and those seagulls." Yes, we haven't got all the way through them again. It was just nice to see. Brilliant series. If you haven't seen it before, as I said, it's going back to 2019.
Yeah, but it's really good.
But
really
Luke,
nice.
Luke looks ever so young, doesn't he?
Gav doesn't look any different.
No, Captain.
Luke looks very young.
Oh yes. Paul and Carol on about the shows. They had 2 ladders on the stage in one show, on one of the nights. Yeah, and some big white boxes that needed
They
painting.
badly needed painting. I was
Yeah,
very
it was-
grrr about that. It's just
We just
pathetic.
didn't get it. And it's a shame because the night we did our box, it was very special, and the box was. I don't know whether any of you have read Lindsay's blog about the box on the website, but
It was quite special.
it was a special night, and it
Yeah.
was a really nice night, and I would do it again. And
Yeah, I
I
would
think
too.
I
Yeah, I
think
would
it was good value for money
Yes, I think
as
it
well
was. Yeah.
for what we got. But have a look at that one. And if you are going on there, I'd highly recommend it. You
Yeah.
can book it when you get on board.
Yeah, but make sure you book it if you're going on there. Book it early.
Mm.
We booked it on the first afternoon.
Yeah, we did.
And you go down to reception and you book it there, and they will tell you which nights they're actually running that
Yep.
the exclusive evenings, and they'll enable you to book whichever box is either available or give you a choice. We chose box number 5, didn't we?
We did because it was sort of back a bit and good view.
And yeah, it was really nice that you get treated so well up there. It really
It
is.
makes you feel special.
Yeah,
I
some
think.
of us are special anyway.
Thank you, dear.
But no, it was really good. If anyone's going on there and
Yeah.
haven't done it, then I would suggest that you actually make some space to go and do that.
Oh, and here's everyone saying hi to Mark and Lindsay. Hi to you all. That's great to see. And Tina Webb is saying, "What's CLEAR?" Right.
Oh, okay.
So CLEAR is Cruise Lines International Association. So it's a worldwide organisation that's a sort of
Governing body?
no, not a governing
Not a
body,
governing, but-
a travel agents body mainly. But they also have a lot of connection with a lot of different cruise lines throughout the world. And when COVID was on, CLEAR were actually involved in the discussions about how to bring cruising back. So it's not a tin pot organisation; it's a worldwide one. We belong to CLEAR UK. We pay a membership every year.
Choose Cruise.
Choose Cruise, yeah, which is for vloggers. And as our a huge amount of the vloggers are on there, aren't they? Paul and Carol, Sweet Nature are, and everyone virtually. Yeah. And you do get sort of insights into things.
You can get training on there if you want training.
Yes.
You can get involved in the online seminars that they do.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to some of their conferences.
Yep.
And yes, for us as vloggers, when they get when they're able to get a day visit when a ship's in Southampton or Portsmouth particularly, then we've been invited along when they have places available to us.
Yeah.
And we were lucky enough last year. We had time enough to go.
Yeah, we did.
And thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, some were better than the others.
Yeah.
But it also gives the opportunity to sort of visit a ship and have a look and say, "Oh yeah, I want to come on here." And it also gives us the opportunity to share some of our experiences with you as well. So
Not that we can share the experience of actually cruising on
No.
those particular ships, but
No.
we can give you an idea of what it looks like, and particularly if they feed us some of the food that they give
Yeah.
us. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
which they
sometimes.
don't always.
No, we did sometimes.
We do
didn't know.
sometimes.
So that's what CLEAR is. It's it's not a governing body. It's a travel agent
Professional
association.
body.
Professional
Professional
body.
body,
Yeah.
is that right?
All about cruising. Oh, and Dan's here as well. Hi,
Hey,
Dan.
Dan.
Got over our long conversation this morning, have you? It's about an hour and 5 minutes this morning, wasn't it? Yeah.
Only 2 cups of coffee worth, yeah.
Jerry, any chance that you'll ever do a fly cruise? I'm not answering that. I'd be happy to do a fly cruise after pantomime this year, anytime. Over to Lindsay.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not committing to anything. I don't like flying. It makes me ill, physically ill. And they'd have to drug me heavily to get me through it. I can get on a plane, I can suffer the flight, but it's very difficult not breathing for all that time.
Lindsay, it's not just I don't want to fly. Lindsay, quite a few years ago now, was physically ill for 3 months after flying. We had a sort of flight into a hurricane, didn't we? Down into oh, hang on. I just got to see. It's telling me that my battery's flat. I've just better check. Excuse me a minute.
Anyway, I didn't enjoy that particular journey at all. I was messed up for about 3 months, and I really don't want to go through that again. The answer is very probably no.
This is rather serious.
Battery saver still on? Oh, hello.
I don't know. I think I've got a dodgy connection. If we disappear,
it's because he's got a dodgy connection.
We should see what he's saying.
But so we have thought about it. We talked about it a lot. We talked about flying out and sailing back, because that way Ken says that my flight would be over and done with. And I will say that if that was the case, then from the time we agreed it and arranged it, I would be in a mess from that time until we flew. In fact, until we probably came back. So I can't say that it's not going to happen, but it's going to take a lot of work to get me there. And as I say, I'm sure a lot of medication to calm me down.
Yeah, but we are.
I've been offered some help.
Yeah, but we are exploring other options.
We are exploring other options, which
to go further afield
might be interesting, because there's a surprising amount of people that either can't or won't fly.
Yeah.
And it would be interesting for us to explore how they can be helped to go and do something a little bit different. So we're looking into possibly doing something slightly out of the ordinary, and then letting people know that it's not out of the way to get to another place outside of
the
UK, to actually get onto a ship then. And so we'll see. We're working on that.
But it's not Lindsay being fussy about not flying. She was actually ill quite badly ill for 3 months afterwards. So it's
great for losing weight, but
it's a bit more than that. But no, thanks for the question, Jerry. But yeah, that's the sort of answer. So Dan is quite right. He's saying it's good to have a professional in the house, isn't it? Yeah.
I should have asked him.
It's the world's largest cruise trade association for travel agents, and now it's introduced content creators as well. There you go. Thank you very much. Jerry's saying hi. Thanks, Dan. Says Tina. Gil and Sandra, I'm carrying on Northern Lights trip. We are going on Fred Olsen at the start of February.
Oh.
But I'm not going to tell you when Andy and Carla are on. They're on the one before us, and it's not in February. I'm not giving away their dates because that's a bit rude, isn't it? Yeah. But if they want to put it on here, they may have already done it already.
Minnie.
Minnie likes the Cunard jumper. Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it? Yes, a jumper.
Jumper.
Not
not yours.
Yeah,
yours,
mine. Not yours. Yeah. Very well. It sounds like we need to get some balaclavas. Balaclavas were good. We found difficulty finding them. We ended up getting them in millets in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have thought that. What's the name of it? Was it
Mountain Warehouse? We couldn't get them in there.
Yeah, but they usually have them.
Yeah.
So it's worth looking in there as well. But if not, you can get them online.
And if you're doing the dog sled ride, it's fantastic. Yeah. Oh, Andy and Carla have answered that as well. Yes, but I wasn't going to answer it on their behalf. Corin says lots of us here are going on Sky Princess in May.
Yes.
We paid today, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's no going back now.
If you see us and we're bound to be around somewhere, in a bar somewhere. Please come and say hello, because we'll get so bamboozled we won't know who everybody is. But
well, it's not for us. It's Paul and Carol.
I know, but they'll see them. But Paul and Carol are more likely to know all their people than
well,
we
they are. Yeah.
But looking forward to that. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
It's going to be real fun.
And Paul and Carol saying, it's going to be mad. I hope so, because we like mad, don't we?
Yeah.
We do mad. We'll all need another holiday after the cruise.
Yeah, I think you could be right. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, and soon Phil's Travels will be on Sky Princess at the end of April.
Right.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we had a great time on there. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Bit busy in places.
Yes, it was.
But, no, it was good.
I'm glad that we had a balcony that we could go back to, because if it was difficult getting us seats, especially during the day and in sunshine, we could go back and escape to our balcony.
Because we don't always have balcony cabins. On the last one on Victoria, we had a deluxe inside cabin, which is huge.
Huge. Big enough for a party of 7 to have drinks.
Yeah. So we look at where we're going, what we're doing, what the weather's likely to be like, what we can afford, and sort of try and balance them up. But I'm glad we had a balcony. And of course, the older ships, to have a balcony is much more expensive, relatively, than the newer ships, because the newer ships have got more balconies. So if you're on a new ship, buying a balcony is a lot cheaper than if you had one on, say, a Fred Olsen ship, or if you're on a Aurora or something like that. It was a conversation we had today, wasn't it?
As he keeps telling me.
Yeah, as I keep telling you. No, we're not everyone. But but that cabin was quite special.
Yeah, it was quite good. Yeah, the storage was awful, but it was quite good.
Yeah, so if you're thinking about Victoria and you haven't booked and you want to have a look at cabins, have a look on there. Have a look on the channel, and you'll see the deluxe. It's an option possibly for winter cruising, particularly if you're going to Northern Europe, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're not going to be outside that much. Dan said he's looking forward to the 24th of May.
Yeah.
Well,
wonder why.
Why? That's when they'll be home and back. Oh, and Paul and Carol saying, Paulie Morgan. Paul has a little sewing machine. Oh yes, he Someone sent him one, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
A job for you, Paul.
Yeah, I might have a look myself. Yeah, go up and see Mum. It's just that my arms are too short for me belly. Oh, and Kevin's here. Hi, Kevin.
Oh, hello, Kevin.
I bet it's cold over there.
He's also moaning about the cold.
Yeah. Kevin comes on. Freezing in Canada. Yeah. Oh, Paul Carroll's out there. A proper normal donut from room service, cut in half with a little pot of jam like you get for breakfast. That's disgusting.
Oh, I think I'd be photographing that and taking it to reception and going, what the hell's this?
I think I'd take it back and say, what's all this? Yeah, I'm on a cruise, not self.
That's like having a steak on a piece of
rock and cooking it
yourself.
What's
all that about?
A lot of people love to do that.
Yeah, but seriously, I don't cook steak at home. Why would I do it on a ship?
No, but that's bizarre, isn't it?
Oh, that's weird.
Unless it's a trendy thing, because if it's trendy, I wouldn't know about it.
No.
I don't know. I think that's just
silly.
Weird. I think I'd have given it back to them and said, thank you very much, but no thanks. Corin says, hi Kevin, you're probably not far away.
Right,
no.
Okay.
Instance of Corin, not for all that. I'll be back in the UK on Wednesday. Oh. Let's hope that the airports aren't shut. Unless you're on a ship coming back. No, not if you're on Wednesday, because you wouldn't get back that quickly. The donut thing really isn't normal.
No,
it's not normal.
No, it's not.
I think it's bizarre. Oh, Bob said it's freezing in California. Only 22 degrees C.
He's just showing off.
Showing off. He's blinking people like that. Right, let's just press me button and get a bit more through. Oh, where are we? Oh, lots of messages here.
Oh, my word.
Yes, here we go. I've emailed a photo of donuts. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'd love to see the donuts. I can't put it on here at the moment, but but that's good. I can't believe that. Oh, Cruise Monkeys completed the set before Queen Elizabeth relocated. Yeah, we're a bit slow off it, aren't we, guys? Yeah.
Oh, if it's gone to Kengo's Cruise and I can't get to it.
So Sue and Phil say it's 78 degrees right now, but a cold front is coming through tomorrow and it'll be 38.
Wow.
With a high of 53. That is cold. Billy would have had the fire going over in Florida then.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Gosh.
So, yeah, sprouts, Bob. Yeah. Love sprouts. We all love sprouts.
We do.
this
We had
house.
sprouts for dinner again today. And yesterday.
Oh, Dan
And
says,
we'll have the leftovers tomorrow.
Dan says that Queen Anne was his final queen for the list in May.
All right. Oh, my word.
Very good. Yeah, beautiful ships. I do like them. Totally agree. Not a fan. Kevin's not a fan of sprouts. I love sprouts.
They're only mini cabbages.
Yeah, they're good for you.
I don't know
Good
what
for
the
you.
fuss is about.
No. Found a new way to cook them this year. Boil them for 3 minutes, then deep fry them in walnuts and cranberries. The trouble is you can't taste the sprouts then, can't you?
My sister used to sprinkle nuts over the top of her sprouts. Didn't you remember that?
Yeah,
Christmas?
almonds, wasn't it?
Was it almonds?
Almonds, yeah, grated almonds she used to put on them.
It was.
And digestive biscuits.
Oh yeah, that was even more weird.
That was a bit
She
strange.
went through a few funny phases, my sister. But yeah, that was really weird, wasn't it?
So
Just
Vicky,
sprouts
Vicky
cooked, not hard.
No,
cooked,
yes,
but with gravy.
yes.
My sister also did that at one point. She didn't. She refused to cook her vegetables properly, and if you had carrots, you needed the gravy to hold them on the plate.
Yeah, they were a bit pingy, weren't they? Yeah. Vicky
God,
says
she's not in.
Vicky says that she loved Laura doing the quizzes and the bingo. She was so
Oh,
funny and
she
entertaining.
was funny.
Yeah, she was funny. Yeah, once you got used to her, she was let's say
Marmite.
Marmite. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
a Marmite person. I think you either loved her or hated her. Yes.
I thought her singing was extraordinary.
Extraordinary bad. Yeah. Colin says both her grandsons asked for seconds when they had sprouts a few days ago.
Good.
Wow.
Well
Fair
brought
play to
up.
them. Oh yeah, Gil and Sandra said this is where we're talking about feeling at home on Borealis and Valletta and Victoria. Yeah, I think it is. It's just nice place to be. Yeah, Laura is so funny. Yeah, she is funny. 5 minutes saying cool and throw it away. Oh, Fee! You know, this tonight, this is getting like one of Paul and Carol's side. They have discussions about Angel Delight.
Yeah.
Butterscotch Angel Delight. And we're now talking about sprouts. The only thing I will say is sprouts do have repercussions sometimes, don't they? Yeah.
You see, even Dax likes sprouts.
He does. He loves them. Yeah, I don't like it when he has sprouts, but yeah.
No, it's not terribly good.
Another question from Leslie.
All right. Oh, hello, Leslie.
Hi, Leslie. Nice of you to join us. Our first cruise at the end of the month will be on Oceania Riviera. Which is we chose because of the itinerary. Why did you choose Oceania in 2023? Why did we choose Oceania in 2023?
I have no idea.
We wanted to try something different, I think, and we'd heard all these really good comments and things about it and special, and we fancied treating ourselves to something special.
Yeah, it wasn't an anniversary or anything.
No,
it was just.
we fancied. I think it was our financial advisor. His fault. He said, "Go and treat yourself to something special."
Yeah, but he's also told me that I need to go and have a butler.
A butler. Yeah, we don't need a butler. No.
Been told no.
No, don't need a butler. So it came about like that because they are expensive, and I'm not denying it. And we did one then, and we've got another one booked for this year. But it was just nice, wasn't it?
It was very
Everything
easy.
was.
It was.
Oh,
Although people dress for dinner, but they don't dress up.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. So you would, as you would in a restaurant at home, you would sort of change to go out to a restaurant of an evening, and it's similar on there. There are no formal nights, nothing like that.
No.
It's all what they call country casual, and the whole persona of the ship is a bit like that.
yeah. Everything's done for comfort. I think. I mean,
Yeah.
you go up on the pool deck, and all the sunbeds have got like 5-inch deep cushions on, and they've got individual white toweling covers. And then when you get up, someone will come along and take it and put a fresh one on.
Yeah.
And it's just little tiny
little
things
things.
like that
Yeah.
were very
Martini
special.
bar. Make sure you spend some time in the martini bar. Or
Yeah.
You probably won't come out of it very quickly like we didn't.
Challenge them.
Yeah, they've got books of cocktails that are sort of this thick, and they change them from the the sort of early evening ones. They change them to a different set later on. But believe me, whatever you ask for, they will make. They, even if they have to go and look it up, they will make anything for you.
Yeah. And include it in the pack. We had the Premier package, and they just include it.
Yeah, they just do it. It was very special treatment. On the other place you have to go as baristas.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It felt to me like from the moment we got on board, the ship was giving you a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that a good way of describing it? And there's no queues. There's no crowds. There's no queues to get on the ship. There's no queues to get off the ship. There's no queues for... Well, we did have a queue the first night in the main dining room. There were 6 people in front of us.
Really?
And it's just like that. One thing I will say, though, as a tip, when are you going? At the end of this month. Oh, so you've hopefully already booked your speciality dining. Now, if you didn't get the speciality dining you wanted at the times you wanted, when you get on board, go down to the area where you can book your speciality dining and talk to them. And if you want anything changed, talk to them, and you will get changes. The other thing as well, and it really depends on what sort of grade of cabin you've got, because their eating choices are dependent. If you've got a big suite, you can basically eat whenever you want, wherever you want. But we had a smaller cabin, didn't we? We got a balcony one this time. But just, if you want to go to speciality again more than once, go and ask. You're more likely to get a second time if you're happy to share. But just ask, and that's the one thing that we learnt on there. Yeah. If you want something,
whatever it is,
ask for it, because we weren't asking, because we were sort of like a bit in awe, weren't we?
Well, I think they were giving us everything that we really needed and more.
And then we found it from Peter and Christine. Why didn't you ask?
Why didn't you ask for the extra dining? And so, although we were very happy, and we had 8 nights on there.
10
nights.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really enough, because if you wanted to do an extra dining, it wasn't enough really, because there were other places to eat apart from speciality dining, like the buffet upstairs, which is more like a restaurant than a buffet, and
Waves Grill. The pizzeria at night.
Waves Grill. Waves Grill.
Good.
Seriously. So there's lots to do and lots to eat, and just lots to have fun with. And if you like milkshakes, the milkshakes are incredible.
Yeah.
They have speciality ice cream, which is their own
stuff.
Yeah, that's very good too. So
the smoothies. Make your own smoothie.
Yeah.
Well, not make your own.
No, you don't make your own. You just say, I'll have that, and that, and it comes to you, and it's not green.
So we're really looking forward to go back on again.
It's nice. Very
nice. It's just special, but we can't do it all the time. It's just too expensive. But every couple of years, I think is good. Mm-hmm. And if you want to book it, just get in touch with Dan.
Yeah.
So, Leslie, again, is there much difference between the lines and their itineraries in the Mediterranean Europe? There is a difference between the lines, quite a lot of difference.
Well, does that depend perhaps on the size of the ships that they're using, because they can get into other places?
Yeah, the size of the ships and what you prefer. It's like some lines are family ships, some are adult only. If you go on like to a celebrity ship, we found it was very noisy. We found that there was wall-to-wall music everywhere you went, and we just wanted somewhere occasionally to escape to a quiet bar to sit down and have a chat or something like that.
But she's on about the itineraries.
The itineraries are similar unless you go to luxury lines, and then they're different.
Yeah, because they have the smaller ships.
Because the smaller ships get into smaller ports, you end up going to places like Santorini and into Portofino and places like that. The nicer, the more unique ports. I'm not saying nicer, because some of the big cruise ports are really great.
Less holiday maker-ish.
Yeah, less holiday maker-ish.
Home in Dorset, we'd call them less groccoli.
Yeah, so
that's
every
cruise English word, grockle.
Yeah, every cruise line has its own identity, doesn't it? MSC, fantastic for families, great, really good value for money, but quite loud and party-ish.
And they're bigger ships that will go into larger ports.
Yeah, then you can go on something like a Queen Victoria or something like that, or onto Aurora, which Aurora is adults only, or go on to one of the Fred Olsen ships. And it's different. It's more traditional. I know what the time is. It's more traditional cruising. Or you can go on Royal Caribbean, which is fantastic fun for the whole family. Resort on board and everything. So it really depends what you want. It's different, isn't it?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, it's, it's very different.
Yeah. Bob's saying, what are the difference? Depends. Yeah, it depends exactly what experience you want out of it. Yeah, I can agree. Pub by the cathedral was great fun. Yeah, it's good. It's a good little pub, good little restaurant. Thanks for that info, says Leslie. Thank you, Leslie. Haven't really been a lot of help, but yeah, they do vary a lot, and I think the best source of information is YouTube, not the vloggers channels. Go in there, and there's some good ones. There's some good ones on here tonight, and if you want to have a look at Azamara, or you want to have the smaller ships, go to Paul and Carol's, go to the Cruise Monkeys. Go to Sweet Nature. They do some really good reviews. But you'll get an honest opinion out of us, won't you?
Yeah.
And
our experiences.
And our
because everybody's
experiences
vary as well. So, somebody might go to Cadiz and really enjoy that little bar outside the cathedral, and other people might
hate it
because it's a tiny little bar. So, every destination is different for every person.
Yeah. Thank you. Really love that. Yeah, that cruise was great. And yeah, so you're still here. Yes, we are still here. Which is your favourite ship out of Sky Princess and Queen Victoria?
Oh, for goodness sake.
Lord.
Okay. Off the top of my head, and purely because of the amount of space that's available to passengers, I would say that Queen Victoria has it. But that's the real reason. Because we had problems, if it's a really busy ship and you say, for instance, got a wet day, so everybody's inside, it's really difficult to find a seat even if you're just a couple. Whereas on Queen Victoria, it was full, near enough, and there were 7 of us, and we might have had to look sometimes, but we always found somewhere to sit, even if we took over the Admiral's Lounge.
So for me,
fortunately, he wasn't there at the time.
For me, choice of ship, I would say Victoria. Choice of cruise experience, which is slightly different, I might say Sky.
Yeah, but that's not what the question is.
No, if it's just the ship, I prefer the smaller ship. But cruise experience...
Cruise experience was, yeah.
And
but then how do you clarify that? Because Sky, you had to put up with me on my own. And on Queen Victoria, we had friends with us, which gave a completely different aspect to the whole cruise.
But I like the smaller ships. I prefer the smaller ships, but some things on Victoria weren't good. The main dining room wasn't good. The shows were not particularly to our liking. I'm not saying they're bad, but they weren't to our liking. Mind you, we don't like Five Skies either. Whereas the entertainment on Sky we found better.
If you could get into it. How many times did we manage to get into it? How many times did we get to Good Spirits?
Yeah.
How many times did we get in to see any of the game shows?
Yeah.
You just couldn't unless you were sat there for hours.
Yeah.
So it swings and roundabouts.
It is. It's quite difficult. Yeah.
Well, that's caused a rift, isn't it?
No, not really, because I said I prefer the smaller ship, but the experience, providing you get to do it, I think is probably better on the other
more
one.
opportunity for a different experience, perhaps.
Nicola and Stuart, hi, good evening to you. Nice of you to join us again.
Alfie's on my side. He likes the fleece.
He likes the fleece. Yeah, it is very nice. We're going to swap at some point, I expect. Really like your vlog from La Coruña. The fortress and the museum looked really interesting. It was actually quite interesting. It was quite wordy, the museum, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was quite wordy, and if you wanted to do it real justice, which we didn't.
No.
If you wanted, you could spend 3 or 4 hours there. And yeah, if you read every single item that was there, you could be in there a long time.
You could. I will say that one piece of rock got to the stage where it looked very much like the next one. But we were amazed that it was free. You just, and we don't know whether it was free on that day or whether it was free full stop, because why would you have somebody in a kiosk if it was free all the time? But anyway, it was a great place to go to get a different perspective of the port, and to be able to look out over the ramparts. It's quite interesting though. It was quite.
I'll
a nice
tell
place
you a
to
little
walk
secret
around.
though. We were looking for the beach. But we turned right instead of turning left, and we didn't go anywhere. We've been to La Coruña, I know, half a dozen times or more, and we still haven't found the beach yet. Next time. And I can't stop calling it Cartagena. It's terrible. Awful, isn't it?
It's a shame.
Yeah. Oh, Andy and Carla said, definitely doing the dog says, how do you not have to see it? It was fantastic. And we're hoping that when we go in March, you're going to see some puppies this time as well, aren't you?
The dogs are so friendly. I mean, they love their work, and everybody says the same, that they before they start, they're barking like anything, and as soon as they start travelling along, dead silence. And they're just wagging their tails and enjoying themselves and eating the snow and then peeing it out the other side.
Well, you put the blanket over your legs because the dog
they keep running.
they pee while they're running and it splashes a bit.
Yeah. But it was just the most amazing experience, and to be able to go to the kennels as well and see them at their kennels, and see how they're kept. And we got told how they're trained, and we got told how long they work for, and then we got told that, how they're retired.
Yeah.
And the fact that they have a queue of people wanting to take these dogs locally, that when they retire, and they have to stay indoors. Once they've retired, they don't stay outside in kennels any longer. They stay indoors and they're pampered. So but it was really, really interesting. Yeah.
Here we go then. So,
not that I enjoyed it.
Gavin Luke are saying, please give us a thumbs up and hearts. Yes, please do that.
We'd like to be able to do that, but our computer doesn't do it.
No, it's not that. It's probably a setting that I haven't done.
Okay.
You know, I'm like.
Right.
And Lizzie says hit the like button as well. Yes, thank you very much, guys, for that. Apparently YouTube like it very much.
I like it too.
You like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Corinne, perhaps the donuts were reconstructed, as in, yeah. That's what I'm wondering. Is it some modern fancy thing that you
or deconstructed?
A deconstructed donut. I mean, God, whatever else. Really?
I'll give you a
I
deconstructed
look
cup of
forward-
coffee later.
I look forward to seeing the picture.
Yeah, I
Reese,
do. Yeah,
yeah.
I do. I can't get to it at the moment.
Yeah, great minds. Oh, and Lizzie
Yay,
loves sprouts.
Lizzie loves sprouts.
Right, question. Does anyone remember that Cunard Countess sailed on her in 1990?
Oh no, that's way before our time.
No, before our time. Our first cruise was 1995, so we've got the advantage. But others may do.
Absolutely.
You know,
let
I'm
us
not
know.
going to mention names because I would indicate that they're older than
No, but
us.
let us know if you have.
Yes.
Be interesting.
Dax has sprouts at Minnie's as well. Yeah, he
Oh,
loves
good.
his
I'm glad
sprouts.
about that.
Yeah, I'm glad about that, Minnie.
Because it means your mum suffers as well.
What, when he sat on the sofa beside her? I love it. How do you manage to remember all the names of bars and restaurants and all the different ships?
Well, they do get a bit confused after a while.
Yeah.
But once you get back onto a ship that you've been on before,
Yeah.
they sort of come to mind again. He's much better at remembering that sort of thing than I am. There are some that you remember much easier than others.
You may have noticed, Tina, and this is how I find my way around a ship, that I quite often, the first 2, 3, 4 days, I will get up and have a small medical issue that I need to walk around for a little while. And I'll get up before Lindsay and I'll just go for a stroll around the ship. And I bumped into Bob and Holly a few times. It's not early, sort of 7 o'clock-ish usually. And I'll just go and have a walk around and I'll do a bit of filming while there aren't too many people around so I don't upset people, hopefully. And I learned things then. Oh, that's where that is. That where's that is and that. I mean, Queen Mary is a nightmare really to find your way around.
But so you find your way around. I don't normally see that until it comes out in the editing.
No. Oh, is that what it's called?
When
2
did you
months
go there?
later. 2 months later. When did you go there?
But if it's somewhere that we frequent, we'll remember it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's again, it's different, isn't it? Some, of course, if you repeat ships, That's the easiest way of remembering where you're going. And if you put me on Aurora, I could probably find the bars blindfolded.
Mm.
Well, no, don't give me that challenge.
No. So Leslie is off to Hong Kong and Tokyo. I would love to cruise in that part of the world, wouldn't I? But I think if I do it, I'll have to go on my own.
You could take somebody with you, but it probably wouldn't be me.
Yeah, I love it. Rewatching your review. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Leslie.
Can you find anything better on the telly?
Once you found the beach at Lacquerine, there's a huge naval gun to discover too. Ooh, we found a few big guns in the port, didn't we? And was it Lacquerine where Carol found something that she liked? She had a big gun in her hand, didn't she? Was that there or was that somewhere else? When you were... I can't remember where that was now.
No, that was... Yeah, that was Lacquerine.
It was Lacquerine, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Yeah. She had her hands full. Vicky, agree with you both, Lindsay and Ken. Sky and Victoria, we can't decide. Love them both for totally opposite reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they like it busy all the time. See, we're all different, aren't we? You know? And it's good that we're different. Good morning from Sydney. Hi, Diana. Lovely of you to join us from Sydney, all the way down under. Good Lord, what's it now? It's supposed to be... Oh, what was it? Early in the morning, isn't it? You must be
having breakfast
or something like that. What's your report on Queen Victoria? Yes, there's more to come yet. Yes. Oh, Kevin says he'd come with me.
Oh, that's fine. You carry on.
I want to do Japan. I want to do Hong Kong. I want to do Singapore. I want to go to Vietnam as well. All round there on a cruise. Yeah.
Our travel agents now sat there going...
Well, I do want to do it. Oh, and Paul Carroll says it was La Coruña.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I got that picture of the pair of you giggling. Yes. Still, we've sort of outstayed our welcome a bit, but it's really nice of you to come. Lindsay's got some housekeeping to do now.
Well, just to remind you about the website, there is stuff going on to the website all the time, reports on the various ports, and as and when I do any blogs, they go on there as well. We have our little shop with the ducks that they're now becoming Lucky Charms.
They are, yeah.
We had 3 ducks that went off to London recently, and they're Lucky Charms at the bingo. I haven't been told if they've won yet, though.
No.
So that's please have a look at that because that changes it all the time. And our next live, providing somebody can get his false eyelashes off, it'll be on Monday the 3rd of February.
You ought to explain.
He has to wear eyelashes when he's Dane.
Panto Dane.
Darling.
Yes. Is that it then? Have you finished embarrassing me now?
I think so.
Can I go back to learning me words?
Oh no.
Kevin said it would be a brilliant trip.
Yes, it would. Yes.
It would be
I'm
good.
not entirely sure it's one that I want to do, really, but there you go.
Vicky says, oh, I've just hit the wrong button. Wow.
Oh, wow. What have you done now?
I hit the wrong button. It was that one. And Vicky says, one of the best places they visited, Singapore. It just really appeals to me. Anyway, I think that's it, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Sorry we've gone on a bit long, talking too much again. But great for you to join us. Brilliant time. And we'll see you next month, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unless you come to see us in pantomime. Hey.
Oh yeah, you can always do that. Thank you guys. Ta-ta.
Bye.
Why not pop over to our website, kengoescruising.co.uk. There you can find out a little more about us, check out our reviews on ships we've cruised on, and some of the ports of call we've enjoyed to date. We also have a small online shop for you to browse that includes our very own delist cruising ducks. If you'd like to contact us about anything, just go to our Contact Us page.